backstage.com. Did you really try to shoot on Brock Lesnar backstage? If so, are you stupid or are you just all pilled up?
Well, we're all pilled up back there, to be perfectly honest with you. And no, I did not try to shoot on him. See, that's another thing where people think they know. Here we go again with that. No.
Well, here's the opportunity. Phil Bookman says, what was the situation in your match with Brock Lesnar?
What happened was, we'd been wrestling for about 10 minutes. Brock, he was sick, and we're both blown up. And he went to pick me up to powerbomb me. And I tried to come up, I tried to grab his head, and I couldn't quite reach it. And he ended up, we ended up going back down, and he tried to hold me. And that was it. I mean, Brock didn't mean to do it on purpose. I know that for a fact, because he apologized to me 100 times over, and he called me the hospital and everything, so he didn't. It's just, people think they're just smart and think they know everything, and they don't. They don't know what me and Brock talked about back there. They don't know what went on in the match. Stuff happens out there, and people automatically assume, oh, they did that on purpose. So it's whatever you want.
Well, Jesse Woodruff asked, do you feel you broke your neck after you sandbagged Brock's powerbomb? It wasn't his fault. You were being stubborn and not working with him. Now, having never taken a powerbomb myself, what is he talking about?
Talking about what a powerbomb?
Yeah, if I would have blown a powerbomb spot, it being the recipient like you, how would I have blown it? By not.
You just, not getting up. But that's like I just said, it was just one of them deals where when you try to get somebody up and, the timing is off for some reason, and we just, didn't get up, but we got up the next time, so it was no big deal. People want to make big deal out of it just because Brock's this big, bad, UFC world champion. That's fine, and they think that, that I was scared of Brock. Fuck, I'm not scared of him. Brock is Brock, and I'm who I am. If Brock can whip my ass, more power to him, but I'm still going to wrestle him the same way I wrestle everybody else. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. A lot of questions have been answered already, like side HW Todd, ratings draw. AJT, EFC from the board. Question for Boob Horny. When Kurt Angle broke your arm or Brock Lesnar broke your neck, why didn't you beat them up like you did Matt Cappotelli, Rene Dupree, or anybody else you could bully? Was it because Angle and Lesnar would have beaten the fuck out of you?
Whatever.
I know your answer.
Whatever you want to think.
Jason Worthing, was there any heat between you and Brock after you dropped you? Looking back on what happened to Matt Cappotelli, do you remember the things that transpired? We got that already, but Brock, there was never any heat. You said because he came to the hospital.
No, he called me. Well, I was in San Antonio at the hospital there. He called me. If there was any heat there, he wouldn't have called me. But no, he called me, checked on me, made sure I was all right, stuff like that. So that's, just people are just smarter than everybody else.
Ebran SC from the board at 4W. Bait Holly into heading to UFC to challenge Lesnar to a rematch.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Well, there's the damn camera.
I would.
Dana White.
I would. Dana called me. I would do it.
And I'd only ask for 10%, Dana.
No, I mean, seriously, I would do it. I think it would be fun. And if I lost, I lost. So what? Hey, you know what? I'd get fucking paid.
That you would.
Yeah. But
do you have any aspirations outside of Brock of fighting at all?
Yeah, I've thought about doing it. I've had people call me, but and the thing, I couldn't do it because I was under obligation to WWE.
Right.
But I mean, shit, if Dana White called me, I'd fucking do it.